Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube segment, I'm going to be giving you my preview, prediction, and analysis of the first round 2016 NBA playoff series matchup, which pits the Golden State Warriors and the Houston Rockets. Now, first of all, I congratulate Golden State Warriors on a phenomenal season, 73-9, all-time record for wins in a regular season, and hopefully they will keep this going and win the NBA title, and we'll have all kinds of debate over who the greatest team of all time was after the completion of the season. But anyway, on to the series. Well, really, I think the first thing I look at in this particular series, we're not going to have a shortage of points, I don't think we need to be a prophet or medium to figure that out. Golden State was #1 in scoring in the NBA season with 114.9 per game. Houston Rockets were #4 in scoring at 106.5 points per game. And this series boasts the two best scorers in the NBA. Steph Curry led the NBA in scoring, 30.1 points per game. James Harden of the Rockets was #2 at 29.0 points per game. Steph Curry also led the NBA in steals, which is pretty larcenous, I would say, 2.14 per game. So the guy can play some defense, and I mean, he's more offensive minded with his great three-point shooting, but he can play defense as well. And if I'm not mistaken, I had seen something in some article one day that against LeBron James this season, LeBron James is 0 for 9 shooting against Steph Curry. So Steph could play some defense as well. And anyway, well, saying that Golden State dominated Houston this season, understatement. They beat them 3-0. They've actually dominated them over the last 13 games. Golden State boasts a 12-1 record versus Houston in the last 13 games. And the only win that Houston got was last season in the playoffs. I think Houston's back was against, so if I'm not mistaken, Golden State was up 3-0, and Houston really was in desperation and panic mode. So it wasn't like we were really that bewildered by that one victory of the Houston Rockets. In that sweep this season, though, in which Golden State beat Houston 3-0, one of the games Stephen Curry did not even play, and Golden State still won the game. And they beat him by an average of 12.33 points per game. So these really, to me, there's not much for me to say that Houston could win. It would have to be something miraculous. Something miraculous would have to happen for Houston to prevail in this series. And another thing is, in fast break points, Golden State was #1, and Houston was right up there as well. I believe #3 in the league in fast break points per game. So you're going to see these two teams play at a very quick, frenetic pace, and should make for an interesting series. Not necessarily based on how many games this is going to go. I see this as being a short series, really, but I think you're going to see a lot of points, and it'll be hard. You won't see too many games in which even one team will score under 100, I think. But I do, as far as this game, as far as this series goes, my prediction, and don't be in a state of shock or flabbergasted, people, I'm going to take Golden State to win it in 5 games. I think Houston will get 1 game. I think it'll be similar to what happened last season. I could really see Golden State getting the first 3, and Houston gets in their panic mode and desperation time. They'll pull out all the stops. They'll get 1 victory, and then Golden State closes it out in the game after that in Game 5. So really, I really see this series a lot of explosive offense. It should be entertaining as far as that goes. Golden State also was #1 in 3 points made per game this season, 13.1, while Houston was #3 in 3 points made per game at 10.7. So you should see a lot of 3-point activity, to say the least. That would be a vast understatement, I would say. So anyway, again, I am picking the Golden State Warriors to defeat the Houston Rockets and 5 games, which is, of course, 4 games to 1. And this is Edwin Learnard, and until next time, people, stay well.